Welcome to WIFDN, the Wisconsin First Detector Network. WIFDN is a statewide citizen science network that empowers people to become citizen scientists by giving them the tools and resources they need to identify and report invasive species. Wisconsin is a state known for its natural heritage, but scenes like these of invasive species taking over our waterways, natural areas, and roadsides are all too common across the state. Not only do invasive species harm the environment, they also cause huge economic impacts, and some even harm human health. This is the invasion curve, which illustrates the pattern of invasion that is typical for invasive species. The size of the infestation increases from the bottom to the top of the graph, and time flows from left to right. Typically, when an invasive species has first entered an area, it is undetected for quite some time while the infestation slowly grows in size. Only when the infestation is rapidly increasing in size do people typically even notice it. And it's not usually until the infestation is well established that the general public becomes aware of the problem. As the size of the infestation increases, so do the costs to manage the invasive species. There are lots of natural resources professionals all across Wisconsin keeping their eyes out for new invasive species, but they simply don't have enough time or resources to keep their eyes on all parts of the state. WIFDN was created in order to train citizen science volunteers to recognize and report invasive species. With these extra eyes on the ground, we hope to shift detection of infestations earlier in the invasion process. WIFDN staff hold in-person trainings around the state to teach citizen scientists how to identify and report invasive species. In addition, WIFDN provides a wealth of online resources on its website. These resources include identification and management videos and fact sheets, as well as videos about other invasive species topics. In addition, WIFDN provides several resources to help people learn how to use our invasive species reporting systems, EdMaps, and the Great Lakes Early Detection Network smartphone app. Our volunteer citizen scientists attend in-person or online trainings and then volunteer their time on projects like surveying for emerald ash borer or reporting invasive species. In its first 3 years, WIFDN trained nearly 800 people at in-person workshops around the state, and an additional 150 people via our annual spring webinar series. People have watched our educational videos nearly 6,000 times. Most importantly, our volunteers have a huge impact across the state, reporting over 5,500 hours and nearly 9,000 miles driven for their efforts, and submitting nearly 3,000 reports of invasive species. Thanks to these volunteers, WIFDN continues to grow each year. Our volunteers are spread across the state. Some of them are parts of other organizations like Master Gardeners or a Friends group, while others don't have another affiliation. If you work on invasive species issues in Wisconsin, or you'd like to start working on invasive species issues, we'd love to have you join us. There are lots of ways you can get involved with WIFDN. You can contact us to set up a training in your part of the state, or you can learn more about invasive species and receive species alerts by signing up for our email newsletter. Just follow the link on our website. And you can join our volunteer projects. No prior experience needed, and we have opportunities to fit any schedule. To learn more about WIFDN and our resources, visit our website or contact us.